Hey you guys, what's happening? This is Faye Renee. Welcome back to Reviews with Faye Renee. Guess what? Today we are going to review the brand new film by director Timur Bekmambetov. That is a hard name to say. The name of this film is Profile. Now, Profile is based off a book by Anna Irel. She published it in 2015 and it's called In the Skin of a Jihadist. So, Profile stars Valerie Kane, Shahid Latif, Christine Adams, and Amir Rahim Zadeh. Another hard name to pronounce. But you know what? I gotta go outside. I gotta tell you something. Y'all need to listen to this. Wow, it's pretty out here. 85 degrees. You know what? If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, seriously, what are you waiting for? You're missing a whole lot of fun. Hit that red subscribe button once. It's 100% free, no obligation. You're not buying anything. You're getting pure entertainment from me to you. Hit that red subscribe button once. Check the little bell. And you will be reminded every time I drop the next funny, powerful, provocative, and crazy or zany, maybe even a singing review. Seriously. Without further ado, let's get to Profile. Let's go. Profile. Okay, now, so Profile was an unexpected pleasure. It's based on a true story, as I told you, about events that really did take place. And so I'm going to make this review short and sweet because I'm not going to do any big giveaways in it. You guys remember back in 2013, 2014, when some of the big news stories were how young women in European countries and other places were being lured online into terrorist groups, there's no other way to say it, overseas, and leaving their country, their families, and everything they knew. And for many of these women, the decision to do that and leave everything ended very badly, as they were mostly recruited online and misled and told they were going for an adventuresome life. And these young women never imagined how it really would be, or more importantly, what exactly they would be involved in. That brings us to the premise of our story today, Profile. It seemed that no one had quite cracked the lure. So, one fierce news organization had a gritty 26-year-old young British reporter who agreed to go undercover to crack the lure of the jihadist groups. Amy Whitaker is the reporter portrayed by Valerie Kane in the film. Her assignment basically was to crack the mystery of the lure, to get inside, so to speak. And she decided to go deep, deep undercover. And so she created a fake profile on social media, on Facebook. She creates the profile of Melody Nelson, a young British woman, age 19, who recently has converted to Islam and just doesn't know what her next steps in life should be. And when you know it, soon she caught the attention of one of the main recruiters, Bilal, all the way from Syria, online. He found her and they connected. This film is so engaging. You are going to be spending a whole lot of time reading the screen, but you won't mind it. As you watch them in real time, FaceTime each other, talk, cook, get together, get to know each other, and really get deeply involved in each other's lives. And you see how they engage these women and get in their head. It was amazing to watch and read. So as Amy is building this relationship as Melody with Bilal, who's played by this great actor, Shahid Latif, she starts to lose herself just a little bit. You start noticing different things. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Their relationship develops so deep and so fast that at one point, Amy, the reporter, posing as Melody Nelson, almost tells Bilal what is really going on. And I'm like, don't. It is fascinating. Okay. I mean, he was extremely good looking, but he had that mind-blowing bullshit script down pat. He was irresistible. And more importantly, she was just that vulnerable, or at least perceived to be. This profile, Melody Nelson, this persona of hers. Okay, I got a slight disclaimer. This movie is made for today's tech savvy user. If you're on social media, you'll love this movie because you'll understand everything about it. So it seems to be built for that key audience. You'll be also following on screen the tech guy working with Amy on screen in the background to make sure she doesn't blow the whole deal and say the wrong thing. His name is Lou. And Lou is portrayed by Amir Rahimzadeh, and it's very believable. So if you know anything about computers, Lou is ghosting her machine the whole time. So he knows everything. I mean, she can see him, but of course the guy from Syria can't see Lou. And it is intense. And this is all taking place on a computer, on a screen, in a film. What you will also see in real time is Amy trying to balance her two personas. Herself, Amy Whitaker, the reporter, with the profile, Melody Nelson. And you can see that it's really getting to her as she speaks to her boyfriend, who has a small part in the film once, and he calls her baby, and she says, "Don't call me baby." And you see that she is changing, and her boss can see her demeanor is changing and tries to pull her out. Her boss is named Vic. Vic is portrayed powerfully by the actress Christine Adams. Good role. And Amy starts to lose touch with Vic even, who really knows Amy. So this was a very dangerous assignment for this young woman, but she did a really good job. And that's as much of it that I'm going to tell you. You've got to see this film. You will enjoy this movie, especially if you understand social media. You know, in Profile, I found there was something really sinister in it, and it was the unknown. And it was frightening. And during the entire film, you are spellbound by the events that supposedly took place in real life. It's really scary that this could happen. This Valerie Kane really carries the role of the reporter Amy Whitaker really well. And the story moves really fast, so don't worry. There's no time for boredom in Profile. You will be alert the entire movie.
Wow, final thoughts. On topic. I thought Profile was right on time in today's world, and it was presented and laid out very well. I mean, you could actually see how feasible it was and believable that they could lure these young women into this trap, and they actually fall for it. But they presented so well on film, you see how it all happens. You know, I give Profile a 4 out of 5 stars. And you know what? I highly recommend that teachers, young adults see it, parents, especially parents of young girls and young women themselves. You know, there's a lot of powerful information in this film. It could just be a lifesaver for someone. Okay, you guys, just a reminder, remember to subscribe to my channel and the website so you'll automatically be entered to win a $30 AMC gift card in our upcoming What's Poppin' with Faye Renee giveaway. We're almost at 300 subscribers, and we're going to celebrate, and we're going to give away $30 gift certificates. So subscribe today. Again, no obligation. And you know what? With that, I got to tell you, I got to go outside. That's it. That's all. Check your later. Bye. Don't forget to share. Like. Bye. Thank you.